name is Frida Reyes. I arrived to this country when I was 6 years old. As a kid, English comes a little bit faster, especially with all the shows like Dora and SpongeBob. But my brother and sister, they arrived in their teenager years, 15, 16 years old, and the bullying was very, very strong. Even for me, I was bullied in elementary school because I couldn't speak English. It was very, very hard for us. I've had people come at me and say some really inappropriate things, and it hurts. It hurts because just because I am from a specific country doesn't mean that I don't belong here. I was raised here. This is my country. I can only imagine how difficult it was for my dad and my mom. My mother, the strongest woman I know, working out there. She comes home with busted feet. Sometimes she can't even walk. She doesn't have the strength or the power to cook for us, but she does it anyway. And my father, strongest man I know, working really, really hard and making sure that there's food on the table and the bills are paid and that I have enough to eat every day and enough to make it throughout the days. It's amazing. When we arrived here from Mexico, she was talked to about Beth-El, and they brought her here. She loved it, and from that point on, we decided to stay and make this our home church. There's a lot of crazy things that go on in school. As a teenager, it's very, very difficult to stay in the walk of God because there's so many distractions, there's so many problems. But when we come here, we worship and we remember and we stay in that side. We walk that way that we're supposed to walk together, and it's beautiful. My dream, I want to live the American dream. I want to be here and I want to succeed and I want to fail and then get back up again, and I want to change my major more than 3 times if that's what I have to do. I want to do a lot of things, but I want to be able to be given the opportunity to do those things. For anybody that needs a church or anybody that needs help, Beth-El is definitely the church for that. And the beautiful thing is that me personally, since I'm in the youth group, I see what this church does. I've seen it since I was little, and that gives me the hope, and then not only the hope, but it makes me want to do it too. It shows generations that are growing that there's still hope in this world, that there's still churches that care about you and that won't judge you and that have the true meaning of what God is, of what God did. I see God in this church. I see Jesus. I see this church helping anyone that they can, and I'm going to keep growing, and I'm going to do the same when I get older because that's what I love to see. It's exactly what the church did for me, at least. It showed me what it's like to love, to be like God, to be like Jesus. And this church is